It is true that the United States does defend Europe and has in the past from outside threats, but Europe makes up for that by doing extraordinary things in the area of human rights and worldwide efforts to reduce the tremendous gap between the poorest of the poor living on less than $1 a day and those in the West. We need Europe to act. We need Europe essentially to shame the United States government in doing what they know they should do. That is the United States' job, and we have said so. But in the absence of moral leadership from the United States, we ask the Europeans to step in again and take the lead. We ask you to put some pressure on the American government to do the right thing, to call for the cancellation of the deadline imposed by the war criminal Maliki. We ask Europe to also put pressure on the United Nations. The United Nations has finally, as of 2 months ago, decided that they would do the right thing and begin the interviews of the individuals in اشرف who have sought asylum. We need to stop talking and start doing. And yes, the United States has a responsibility for that. And so do the Europeans to this extent. You too are putting hundreds of millions of euros of aid into Iraq. Why are we funding a government headed by a war criminal? So, one, the governments of Europe and the United States need to demand that the deadline be eliminated. Two, we need to cut off aid if that's not done, all aid. Three, we need to demand that Prime Minister Maliki stop interfering with the United Nations effort to classify the people of اشرف as refugees. And four, we need to cut off all aid if he refuses to do so. Five, we need to delist the MEK, and I'm going to conclude by saying something I say often at these meetings. People ask me why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I believe in America. America is an extraordinary country. It's a country that has promised human rights and dignity. Sometimes we have fallen short, but we have a set of ideals in the Constitution in the United States and in the Declaration of Independence which celebrates mankind's goodness and hope. If we stand by while evil is allowed to happen to innocent human beings, then we have debased not only the process of what we have done in Iraq, we have debased ourselves as a nation. If you believe in America and you believe in American ideals,